Hi everybody, it's me again. I wanted to go through this production cost report. I hope you can see it. Previously, we in illustration 3-7, we took the production cost report for the mixing department. And this time we're doing it for the packaging department. And you may remember that we actually completed 360,000 units and transferred them into the packaging department. So now we've developed a production report for the packaging department that includes that transferred in. So you can see in the cost per equivalent unit calculation, we've got our material, labor, and overhead plus the transferred in cost to come up with a total here. So we have a beginning WIP inventory here of these figures here. The April cost incurred was $49,500 for material, and you can see what was labor, $55,800 for overhead, and then we include the 360,000 units or $360,000 that were transferred in to come up with a total for the combined WIP inventory as well as the cost incurred of $609,450. Now, we completed 70,000 units and had 5,000 units that were in ending WIP inventory. They were 100% complete as far as material goes and as far as the transferred in costs go. But the labor and the overhead were only 40% complete, so you see they've got 2,000 ending inventory and as compared with the 5,000. So now we have total of these units of 75,000 for material, 72,000 for labor and overhead, and then 75,000 for it transferred in. So that the cost per equivalent unit, like it was, but we did it before, we've got the $60,000 of material costs that get divided by 75,000, the number of units, so we get a cost per equivalent unit of 80 cents. Doing the same thing for labor and over, we get 45 cents for labor, 90 cents for overhead, and doing it for the transferred in costs of taking $452,250 and dividing it by 75,000 gives us $6.03. And the total of those are all now $808.18. So now we got to reconcile. We've got our input cost here of $609,450, and we've got to reconcile that number. So we put the $609,450 here. We've got completed units that are transferred out is $572,600, and we get that by taking 70,000 completed units and multiplying it by $8.18. And so that's 572,000 units transferred out. To that we have to add our ending WIP inventory, which is $4,000 here, and we get that by multiplying 5,000 completed units by 80 cents. Labor is 2,000 units multiplied by 45 cents. And then we've got overhead is 2,000, it's 2,000, yes, it is 2,000 units multiplied by 90 cents. And that gives us our $1,800. And to that, we're going to add $30,150, and that is taken by taking 5,000 units and multiplying it by $6.03. 5,000 units is our ending inventory. So now the total of those inventories is $36,850. So you add that to the $572,600, and we get our ending the total costs that are accounted for is $609,450. So that matches the input of $609,450. Now we have to take the unit reconciliation. We were given a $15,000 beginning inventory. We transferred 60,000 units completed from the mixing department, so that makes a total of input here of 75,000. We completed and transferred out 70,000 units. We have 5,000 in inventory, and that's our 75,000 completed units.
I hope this is somewhat clear to you. I can see I've got one error here. You go over here on the overhead, I've got 3,000 completed units. It's 2,000. So it's 2,000 times the 90 cents makes that there. Hope that's clear to you. Thank you.